Well, what's it like being 34 and dealing with age?
Well, first, thanks a lot for telling everybody I'm 34. Just joking, it's okay. I'm totally cool with it. To me, age is just a number, and at the end of the day, it's all about how you feel inside and how you live your life. Are you living your life well? Are you living your life like it is the last day? Because even at 25, it could be the last day when you walk out of your house tomorrow, right? So you should always be living at maximum capacity whenever possible, taking time for yourself, enjoying it. So 34 is it's a good age. I'm happy at 34.
We're very aware of the world and the turmoil that's going on in the world right now. And how does that affect you and how you plan for, say, the next 30 years? So do you look ahead and say, I wonder what it's going to be like 50 years from now? Because knowledge has increased exponentially. I mean, every day now, the toy that we had is obsolete almost the minute it goes on the market. So when you look at the future, are you optimistic or pessimistic?
I always will be optimistic. Where there's bad, there's good. Where there's good, there's bad. And it's about how we respond to things or how we um, it's just about how we live our life, even with all of the negative things that are happening. So for me, it's, yeah, you know what, the future may come with a lot of turmoil. There might be a lot of gray or um, we could be facing situations of, sorry, Greg, sorry. Um, that's a really good question, Doug. Yeah, but I think it's all about how you live your life and how you respond to things. You can respond to things out of fear, or you can respond in anger, you know, or you can decide that, how can I best live to get through these troubles. For example, we have the financial meltdown, and people may have invested into different businesses or homes or what have you, and because maybe they're living a life based on monetary decisions. If you live a life that's more based on, say, your love for God and a spiritual life, you still have a sense of peace even with all the turmoil that's going on in the world. So you've got a good relationship with your family. You've got a great relationship with with God. If you don't believe in God, perhaps there's something else that you lean to, something else you're leaning towards that you have faith in, and that's what keeps you grounded. You've got to have a solid foundation to carry you through all of the negative things in this world.
You notice a lot with the your generation. People are saying, I'm not so interested in the traditional jobs anymore. But you're doing something very cool. You have a job which is tied in to a nonprofit which is doing some amazing things in the world. So it actually is fulfilling something in your life which is purpose driven. So kind of to close this off at 34, talk to me a little bit about the purpose driven life and why you decided to pursue that. Okay?
Well, we're only here for a period of time. This is temporary, being on Earth. And I think it's important to, at some point in your life, to realize, is there something that I can do that can change things? Or, if I leave this Earth, will people remember, or will there be something that I've done to make the place a better place, right? I think we're all called to do something. Um, and usually it's helping people no matter what. I think if you choose to work with the homeless, or if you choose to make donations to your favorite charity, whatever it is that you're choosing, it's likely because you've got some connection to that, and to actually be involved is helping other people. And so for me, living a purpose-driven life means having the motivation that's not driven by superficial things, but can you sleep at night? But whatever it is that people are doing with their lives, can they sleep at night? I can say, I sleep at night peacefully, and I walk through life feeling, like there's something that I feel like I could be doing more. I'm sure I can be doing more. I mean, I think I'm just scratching the surface. But what I'm doing is helping others. So um, I don't feel like I'm wasting my time.
I used to talk to kids in a high school assembly, and thank you, Isabel, about the purpose-driven life. But it was kind of put up this way: you can either be part of the solution or you're part of the problem. So why don't you be part of the solution? And it actually takes a lot more guts, and it's a bigger adventure. Anybody can be a failure. Anybody can be a problem. It's like falling off a log. But to try to be successful and do something positive with your life and make a difference, now that takes a man or that takes a real woman to do that. And I kind of like that whole train of thought. So whether you're 64 or 34, you don't want to end up your life, whenever that ends, could end tomorrow. You really don't want to end up your life with a series of regrets. You want to end your life saying, you know what, I gave it everything I had. I love life every day I lived it. I mean, wouldn't it be great if we could live every day like that? That's a little Pollyanna. But to sit back and say, for the most part, I look back over my life and I say, I may not have done everything I wanted to do, but I gave it everything I had. Hey, and that's a fabulous way to live life. So happy birthday, Isabel, and there you go. So what do you think? So what do you think about life? And what do you think about getting older? And are you optimistic or pessimistic? Because both of those feelings are heavily in our world today. So think about it. Love to have your comments. So what do you think?